Hello, happy Monday, everybody. I hope everybody's doing wonderful. I woke up today feeling like a Getty. I don't have a Getty, but I was feeling like one, so I had to represent. So anyway, I don't know what everybody has up for the weekend, if y'all doing Halloween parties, but I want y'all to send me pictures. I want to see costumes and everything, so send them to me. You can even put them in the post, whatever, but the person with the best costume, they are going to win a reading from me. So I want to see the creativity. A lot of y'all have it in you. You're just not bringing it out. So I want to see y'all bring it out. So we're going to get into these readings because I need to go ahead and do my ancestor altar. I've been kind of dragging. I don't know about y'all, but the energy has just been feeling heavy for the last couple of weeks for me. I think a lot of people have been having body aches, joint pain, not being able to sleep. Just a lot of issues. What was somebody was telling me? I think it was a solar storm. I'm not sure. I'm not versed in astronomy and things like that. So I don't really, I had to go research it. And I was like, yeah, that is some of what I've been feeling. But I think a lot of people have been trying to explain it to me. So if you have insight into it, leave me a message, leave me a post. Explain it more to me. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. All right, let's see, Spirit. 5 more cards. 5 more cards. So I definitely want to see costumes. See what y'all are going as. And this could even be couples. If y'all even want to do that, send couple pictures. Please be clothed. No, I have to be so specific now when I tell people send pictures because I'm getting all kind of stuff. And I'm like, send a reading on somebody that you dating, and then I get the reading where he's wrapped up in a towel laying on the bed like... So I don't need those, but I definitely want to see costume pictures. All right. So let's see what we got. Thank you, Spirit. I was like, what is up? We didn't get no cards in. I know we got messages because I feel it. Thank you, Spirit. And I think I'm going to actually, let's flip this over. I'm going to read. Some of these are doubled up. Some of them are definitely. Thank you. Wow. Some of y'all got new love coming in. And this person has been coming in, oh, goodness, for a while. And I know a lot of people are like, what the heck? Now, I don't know if it's still Venus retrograde. Because like I say, I'm not really versed in that still. But I know for some of y'all, that y'all have been having issues with these love relationships, with things not working quite the way that you wanted them to work out. So for a few of y'all are still dealing with some issues when it comes. Let's see, 1, 2. We're going to read all those together. 3, 4. Let's see, Spirit. All right. And one more, Spirit. One more, because I may need to clarify this last card. Let's see what's up. Okay. We're going to read those two together. Let me see. Did any other card flip? All right. No, we're good. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6. Okay, so card number 1. Now, this may be speaking on the energy of what everybody is feeling like right now, like what I was saying. Overthinking, feeling overwhelmed, and then lonely times. So if you chose card number 1, this could be with some people who are feeling like they're overwhelmed with the energy around them. They're overwhelmed with people. A lot of times I read in the cards going towards the holidays, you see these cards doubled up a lot together because of the holidays. People having to spend time with family that they haven't spent time with in a while, or people not wanting to spend time with family. So for some of you, this could be like going to events, going to family get-togethers, having to meet up with people that you'd rather not be around. So for some of you, you could be dealing with this situation where you feel like you're just not feeling the energy. You're not feeling the people. You want to be by yourself. And for some of you, you are going to take some time away, or you're going to cut these visits short. Now, I do feel for a few of you, you're going to get the guilt trip. because I keep seeing people like, you know, what's wrong with them? Why are they not participating? Why are they not coming to the event? Why are they not doing certain things? Here's the thing. If you're an adult, you got your own car, you got your own house, you can pick up your shit and go anytime you want. Don't make somebody feel bad about you being in a situation that you can't handle anymore or you don't want to deal with. For some of you, I feel like you've done this before where you kind of given in, and you could be an empath. The energy is just too much for you. For some of you, this could be concerts. This could be malls. This could be big, like I said, get-togethers where you just feel like you're overwhelmed by energy. So I definitely feel for a few of you, this is definitely you being an empath and not wanting to take this on. I feel like for the ones that are trying to make you feel guilty, and this could be family, friends, this could even be a love partner, because I feel like somebody wants to leave and go home and their partner wants to stay, and this could be within their family. Maybe you don't get along with the in-laws. The thing about it is to be honest about it. Me personally, if I didn't even feel it, I don't even think I would go and try and torture myself and torture the people around me. But of course, free will, that's your prerogative to do what you want. But I do feel like for some of you, whether this is the work environment, with family, with a love relationship, you may have to put your foot down and say, you know what, I'm just not feeling well. You may not understand it, but I just don't feel well. Don't put yourself in a situation that makes you physically ill, because I feel for some of you, that's what you may be feeling. It's just like, I'm getting headaches, stomach problems, and it's because you can't process the energy or the I want to say relationships. I feel like, and this could be a specific message for somebody else because this just came through. Somebody could be going to a family event where you were molested. And the person who molested you is within this event or with this family. Ugh. If you are feeling that, of course, don't go. Don't put yourself in this position. If you have children, please pay attention to how your children react to certain people during the holidays. Don't force them to hug people or be around people where they're obviously not comfortable with. Now, I'm starting to lose my voice, so I feel like this is somebody who has something to say to a person, but they either are afraid to say it or they don't know what to say, or this person makes them feel like they have no voice. So if you are in a situation like this, please don't go. Don't feel like you need to be obligated to be into that. And I'm so sorry if this speaks to you and you went through this. I'm so sorry. Card number 2. I'm sorry, you guys. I don't know. Ever since, I don't know when these messages just started getting heavier or more in depth. It's almost like sometimes you see things you just don't even want to see. You don't even want to talk about. But I have to give the message if it comes to me. Because if not, it makes me feel sick. And I have to get it out. So I'm sorry if that triggers some people. I will pray for you. Please don't put yourself in that position. Okay? Okay, card number 2. Card number 2 is about the man. The new love. Now, this could be a woman, too, and giving up booty. Really, really good sex. So some of you, and the patient card came on with this group, too. Some of you could be, you met somebody, you're interested in them, they make you feel horny, you're lustful, you want to get the booty. Maybe they're holding on to the booty. Maybe they read Steve Harvey's book about holding on to the cookie for 3 months. And, you know, you want the cookie. They don't want to release the cookie, or you holding on to whatever you trying to hold on to, and she wants it. So for some of you, it's making a connection with somebody. And you could be with somebody who's taking their time because the patience card is there. Now, they could be taking their time because they've been hurt before, or they just really value making an emotional connection with you and they don't want it to be about sex. For some of y'all are like, the hell with this. You know, come on. You know, we've been flirting. We've been playing. Get me some booty. So some of y'all are really not feeling this. Let's take this slow thing. I do feel like this person could be really trying to make an emotional connection, because this is love. This man is like, you know, hey, I'm it. And this woman is looking at him with love eyes. Now, this could be vice versa. But I feel like if you are, you know, get into that place where you're getting a little bit horny, you might have to get your little toys out, or, you know, your Vaseline or whatever you use, your lotion, and handle it until this person is ready to take it to this next level, because I feel like they're trying to do something a little bit deeper. For some of y'all could be in a love relationship and there's flirting, there's touching, and there's things going on, but this person is not following through. You know, they're not sealing the deal. And let's see what's going on with that. Spirit, clarify why this person could be holding back. Because for some of you, I feel like y'all are moving, like getting right up to that point. But then it doesn't happen. So what is the issue, Spirit? Why is this person holding back? Some of them are stressing because they're going through some legal situations. They can't relax. They can't get sexual because they got something really, really heavy on their mind. So for some of them, it is stressing them out. For other people, if you're dealing with somebody and they're not giving up the cookie or the booty or whatever, it's showing that there's an option. There's a love rival. So they could be dealing with more than one person. So look at that a little bit more. And it could be the patience thing too, where Spirit is saying, don't rush it. Don't push it, because there may be something that you need to see before you try to pull it forward. Now, it is showing falling in love. So even if this person does have somebody else or they have options, it looks like eventually they will come your way. But right now, it's either that they're stressed out about a situation going on in their life and they can't perform, or they have options and they're just kind of like, you know what, let me talk to so-and-so a little bit longer and see if this is really what I want to do before I open this door up. So I definitely see for some of you that this is somebody that's really trying to figure out if you are the one, or you're holding out because you're trying to figure out if they are the one. Okay, card number 3. This is sadness. Now, this could be emotional sadness. The first thing that I thought about was a breakup. Somebody walking away from a relationship, or somebody walking away from you, which causes you some heart pain. Last time I think we saw this card, it was about grief, but I'm not even really feeling that this time about somebody passing away. This seems to be more about love. Could be, if you read these cards together, being overwhelmed about somebody that you're falling in love with or you're meeting, and then finding out that they're involved with somebody else and being hurt behind it. So for some of you, this could be the scenario where you meet somebody, you're into them, and things are moving slow, and then the truth comes out that possibly they could already have another lover or somebody that they're trying to come out of a relationship with. I feel like even for some people, this could be dating somebody who's married. Some of you may know this person is married and they're telling you, you know, I'm going to leave this person. The relationship is done. I'm moving forward. But that's just talk. They don't have any intention of walking away from this person. So for some of you, you're being played by a person who's married or already in another relationship, and they're just telling you that they're going to walk away. For a few of you, I do feel like you with someone who is unhappy in a situation, but there's a codependency within this, and you may end up getting hurt behind this because they don't move fast enough. Let's see, passionate sex, flirting. Yeah. Some of you are going to be connecting with a soulmate type of energy, but they're with somebody else, or you're either taken. So this could be two people that are married or living with somebody else, and you're trying to establish a relationship, but it can't move forward because there's other people there. There's secrets that still need to come out, and there's opposition. This could be even somebody who's having an affair, and their partner knows that they're having an affair, but they're not going to end a relationship. They're not going to let them go. Could be fighting a divorce. There's a lot of dishonesty with card number 3. This is either you're lying to somebody or somebody lying to you about a relationship. So look a little bit deeper. Ask some questions. Research things. If it doesn't feel right, it's not right. So for some of you, I feel like you're going to be disappointed or betrayed by somebody that either you felt like you were in love with, or you thought they were in love with you, and then you're finding out that they're playing games. And I'm sorry about that. Ugh. All right, card number 4, self-imposed bondage. This is about being stuck in situations that you feel like you don't have a way out. But this woman can pull these strings apart. There's no chains. This stuff is easily broken. Now, the player card is number 5. So, for some of you, if we read this all together, you could be dealing with somebody where you're overwhelmed because your feelings there, you've turned into a passionate sexual relationship. You find out that they're married or they're with somebody, and now you feel like, oh, but I can't leave the relationship because I am 100% vested in this person. I don't want to let them go, but the other person doesn't want to let them go either. So for some of you, the scenario is playing out that you're dealing with a player, somebody who's manipulating. You could be female, could be male. It's not always the man. And I know some people say you give the guys a bad rap, and I read the cards. I say what's there. I can't make up anything that's not there. But for some of you, this is not just male energy. This is female energy. You could be dealing with a woman who's being dirty. She's playing games. She's telling you she wants to be with you, but she's really not 100% committed to you. Self-imposed bondage, if you pick this card, this is about being stuck in situations that you feel like you can't get out of. You're powerless, and you're not. This woman can take off the blindfold, remove these restraints anytime she wants, but she's choosing not to because she's become, or he's become, complacent within that situation, which means that they don't really want to leave. They're making excuses. You know, I should let this go. I should walk away from this. I should not call you. I should block you. But then I'm going to leave you some family feud. I'm going to leave you open on that game. What is it? Everybody keeps asking me to play Words with Friends. I'm going to keep that account open and so that way you can go ahead and contact me. Or I'm going to delete you off of Facebook, but I'm going to leave you on my Instagram so that some kind of way you can reach back out to me. And it's because you don't want to let go of a situation. Now, for people that are in a work environment, and I'm feeling this, I feel like it's time for a job change. And you're scared. There's fears behind it. You don't want to open the door up and move towards something that's a little bit different. Even though you may be passionate about it, there's a lot of fear because you're scared of failure. You don't want to try something and not have it work out. So there's some issues with you feeling like I just can't move forward. I'm going to stay stuck in this job, even though it does not pay. Yeah. Some of you don't even want to network. I feel like you've been out and you had friends who told you about a job situation. And it's like, I don't even want to do it. I'm not sure. It may not work out for me. You know, something is, I need to stay here. Some of you are really passing up opportunities because of fear, because you're afraid to take a step forward. Now, that's not spirit keeping you stuck. That's not your family, your husband, your wife. That's not them keeping you stuck. That's a decision that you're making. Some of you, unfortunately, I feel like in your work environment, you're dealing with people that are fake. You're dealing with people that tend to be overbearing on you. And you're stressed out about it, but you feel powerless to end it. And it could be because of the holidays. Some of you may be in this weird point or phase where you want to walk away, but you're concerned about money. Because the final card is money loss. Money loss. So for some of you, you may be thinking, I need to make some changes, but I can't because I'm going to lose money. I do feel for some of you, you're going to keep trying to stay in a situation, but eventually it's going to become really, really uncomfortable. And a lot of you, because of that, arguments about money, worries about money, a lot of you eventually are going to move forward because you just become really, really uncomfortable in this position. It may take you over into 2019 before you make the move, but I feel for some of you, you already know you're at the end of the line and there's something that has to give for you to move forward. Now, for some of you, definitely, this is sex addiction. You can't get enough of card number 5, the player. The player or the playette. This is somebody who is putting it on you. You know, you can't even see straight. Your toes are curling. You know, you swinging from the ceiling fans. I hope y'all have good health insurance. You can hurt yourself and, you know, fall off. I ain't gonna tell y'all how I know that, but I know there's certain things that the structure really needs to be firm. Make sure you, what is it? That you screw it when you use the, oh my God, that beam, the center beam that's really strong, structurally sound beam. Anything that you're going to swing on or fly off of or whatever has to be in that beam. Trust me. All right. So for some of y'all, you're just addicted. You know, I can't let you go. I can't walk away from you because you look good, you smell good, you talk good, you have good sex. And I know this is not healthy. I know this is not a good thing for me, but I just can't let you go. Now, for some of you, you can't blame this on this other person. They're only doing what you allow them to do. So if you're dealing with somebody that, you know, they come and they go, they call, they may not call for 3 days, 4 days, and then they all of a sudden they come back in. For some of y'all, it's just like, you know, this is a cycle, you know it's unhealthy, but you're not ready to walk away from it. Now, for some of you, you are the player or the playette. You know what you're doing. You know you have options. You know that you're rotating people around. You know, I'm going to see somebody on Monday, another person on Tuesday, I'm going to rest on Wednesday. Thursday, I pick back up with somebody else, and then you rotate. You keep it going. And it's because you know you can do this. You're allowed to do it. And some of y'all just don't want to make a commitment, period, anyway. But you're playing with other people's emotions. Now, I'm not going to tell you to be right, because you either do or you don't. But for some of y'all that are involved with somebody like this, they're doing this because you allow it. So if you are unhappy in a situation, if you feel stuck in a situation, it's because you're the one that's walking into it and not letting this person go, because you could, but you're not. So those that are dealing with the player, the uncommitted person, they're not offering you marriage. They're not offering you stability. So if you decide to get pregnant, or if you decide to loan them your car or co-sign for them, or, you know, move them into your apartment, you have to understand that with this character, male or female, they don't want to be married. And for them, they want an open type of relationship. If they're not telling you this, they're giving you signs. They want an open relationship. They're not looking for anything with stability or longevity. So be careful. Go into it with your eyes wide open. All right, so card number 6. I got it turned upside down. If you chose card number 6, this is about moving. This is about a home situation, an apartment or home that's opening up. Now, here's the thing. With the money issue going out, this is 2 ways. You could be getting into a place that is a little bit out of your budget, but it's nice. You want it really, really bad. You're willing to go ahead and sacrifice, but you got to be prepared for this money loss. Some of y'all might be stressing behind it, because you may go ahead and say, okay, at least for the first 3 months, I have the rent. I can afford the rent, but after that, I don't know what's going to happen. Some of you may even be banking on your income tax as a down payment, or extra money to put down on something. Now, I'm not going to tell anybody what to do with their money, but I'm just going to point out, if you're getting something above your means and you know that you financially, your job doesn't support this consistently, you might be setting yourself up for a stressful situation, because the money may not always come in. And we know how we get when the bill is due and you don't have the money. So for some of y'all, it's some stress behind that. For a few of you, I see you getting into a place, but you're overspending, and this could be with furniture, accessories, trying to fix this place up, and you're going over budget. Now, I know with the holidays coming up, for some of you, this could be major. You could be trying to move into a house, allocating money for that, trying to buy gifts. But it is saying that if you are planning to move, you might want to tighten up on your budget a little bit more, because there could be an issue that comes up within this move that will take money. You know, you could have to rent a U-Haul, or you could have something that breaks down on your car, or there could even be something that happens within this house that is going to need a repair. So I would say put money to the side, go into it cautious. You know, get what you need to get. You know, if you're walking into a place and you don't have furniture, get the bed, sleep on the bed. And then next month when you get money for the couch, buy the couch. But put, you know, I would say for you to kind of keep from stressing, allocate it so that it's comfortable for you. And if you don't want to and you want to spend all your money and you know this is coming, at least you can say, I'm looking at this with my eyes wide open. I know what I'm getting into. Now let me see if there's any other issue. Because like I said, I'm feeling like there could be some type of repair or something unexpected that pops up that you might have to deal with, that's going to end up costing maybe some money that you didn't anticipate spending. Spirit, clarify money loss. Clarify money loss for me. Okay. Arguments about money. You could be moving out of a situation where somebody's like, you owe me money for a bill. And you're like, well, I thought we were squared off. But the person is saying, no, You owe me something. For some of you, I feel like, let me see. You could be going into a situation where there's a roommate and you're talking about moving in or living together, and then you've gotten into this environment. Now this person is like, oh, I'm moving to Kansas, or I'm moving somewhere else. And now you're stuck with a full payment on a mortgage because you thought you were splitting costs with other people. Be careful with that, especially if you're dealing with somebody that, you know, they're wishy-washy. You know, they act one way one day, the next day they're on something completely different, especially if you're going into a house and you're going to be splitting bills with this person. You might get caught up in a situation where it doesn't work out in your favor because they pull back. And I am getting that because I'm getting disappointment and maybe losing a friendship with a fake friend. Somebody that may have even talked to you into moving. And this could even be somebody that you're in a love relationship with. If you read the cards out right, dealing with somebody makes you feel overwhelmed, not the healthiest of relationships, causes you some sadness because you find out that they're dealing with somebody else. Then you come to the realization they're a player, but you've already made plans to either get a house or apartment with this person, or either you've already moved in with this person, and then you find out, damn, they're going to go live down the street with Shaniqua and leave me, you know, to pay all these bills. So for some of you, unfortunately, you're dealing with a person that could be wishy-washy, relationship problems, and cheating. If you decide to get an apartment or a house with somebody, make sure you protect yourself because you could be caught up in a bind. And if it doesn't feel right, don't do it. Don't put yourself in that, you know, because it could end up causing you, unfortunately, financial hardships. You'll get over it, but you'll stress about it for a little bit, all right? So I hope these messages resonate. Some of them were definitely specific. For those with the molestation thing around family members, please watch your kids. Normally with cycles like that, if they did it to you, they'll do it to other family members. You may not want to confront this person. You may not feel like you're strong enough to confront this person. But if you have children, please protect them. All right, you guys. Have a good day.